Want larger muscles? Of course you do. Who doesn't dream of having a body that turns heads? A body that emanates strength and confidence. It's a universal ambition, a goal that many of us strive for, day in and day out. Everyone wants to look nice. It's not only about vanity, it's about feeling good too. When you look nice, you feel fantastic. Your confidence surges, your energy levels rocket, and you carry yourself with a feeling of pride and success. Building muscle is a journey. It needs devotion. It needs consistency. It's not something that occurs overnight. It's a process, a commitment to pushing your limitations, to challenging yourself every single day. You have to show up, put in the effort, and stay the course, even when it becomes difficult and it needs the correct fuel. We're talking about vitamins. These aren't miracle drugs or shortcuts, but they may be effective partners in your muscle growth path. They give your body with the nutrition it needs to recuperate, develop, and perform at its best, but not just any supplements. You need the correct ones, the ones that have been proved to work, the ones that can offer you that additional edge. It's about quality, not quantity. We're talking about the power duo creatine and protein powder. These two combined, they're like the dynamic duo of muscular growth. Creatine helps to boost your strength and power, enabling you to lift more and exercise harder. Protein powder offers the building components. Your muscles need to mend and expand. They're like the dynamic pair of muscular growth. Think of them as your hidden weapons, your trusty companions in the fight for profits utilized together. They may help you reach outcomes that you would not have imagined imaginable. Think about it like this. You're constructing a home, a robust, sturdy dwelling that can survive the test of time. You need the proper materials, the appropriate equipment, and the right personnel to get the job done. Protein is the bricks and mortar. It's the foundation, the key building components that give your muscles the structure and strength they require. Without adequate protein, your muscles can't develop no matter how hard you work out creatine. That's your construction team fueled up and ready to work. It's the energy, the power that drives the process that enables you to go through those difficult exercises and raise those hefty weights. It's what helps you go the additional mile to push beyond your boundaries and attain new heights. Together they create you a palace, a mansion of muscle. Let's break it down. When you mix the power of creatine with protein, you're giving your body the resources it needs to create muscle more efficiently. You're maximizing your potential, putting yourself up for success. So if you're serious about your gains, make sure you're nourishing your body with the appropriate nutrients. Your future self will thank you. Creatine, a term that could seem like it belongs in a science fiction book or a high-tech laboratory, but in fact it's much closer to home than you would expect. Sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, right? Well, it's not. Creatine is really a naturally occurring molecule in your body, playing a critical function in energy creation. It's not. It's a naturally occurring chemical in your body. Specifically, it's present in your muscles, where it helps manufacture energy during high-intensity workouts. It's present in red meat and seafood. These foods are natural sources of creatine, however the quantity they contain is quite modest. But you'd have to consume a tremendous quantity to receive the advantages. Imagine attempting to ingest pounds of meat and fish every day simply to obtain enough creatine. It's not feasible or even practicable for most individuals. That's where supplementing comes in. By using creatine supplements, you may simply and effectively enhance your creatine levels without having to change your diet. Creatine is all about energy. It's like a turbocharger for your muscles, providing you that additional boost when you need it most. It helps your muscles manufacture ATP. ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, is the basic energy transporter in all living creatures. Think of ATP as the energy currency of your cells. Just as money drives your capacity to buy things, ATP stimulates your muscles' ability to operate. Greater ATP equals greater energy for your exercises. This means you can work out harder, run quicker, and lift larger weights. More energy implies you can lift heavier. Imagine being able to add those additional plates to your barbell, boosting your strength to new heights. You can do more reps. Instead of reaching a wall after a few sets, you may keep going, pushing your muscles to their limits. You can push your limitations farther. That final rep, the one that seems impossible, suddenly becomes attainable. And that, my friends, means greater muscular development. The more you push, the more you grow. Creatine helps you burst past boundaries and achieve new levels of fitness. Next up, protein. Protein. It's a term that resonates through the hallways of every gym, the pages of every fitness publication, and the discussions of every fitness fanatic, the building block of muscle. It's the basis upon which strength and endurance are built. You've heard that a million times, but it's true. Protein is necessary for anybody trying to gain muscle, recuperate from strenuous exercises, or just maintain a healthy physique. When you train out, you tear down muscular tissue. This process, known as muscle catabolism, is a normal element of training. Your muscles undergo microscopic rips and damage. Protein helps repair and rebuild those muscles. It functions as the body's repair team, racing to the place of injury to patch things up and make them stronger. It offers the amino acids your body needs to flourish. These amino acids are the building blocks of protein itself, and they play a key role in muscle repair and development. Think about it like this. You wreck your automobile. The harm is done, and it has to be rectified. Protein is the mechanism that puts things back together stronger than before. Just like a trained mechanic utilizes the correct tools and components to fix a vehicle, your body uses protein to repair and develop your muscles. Protein powder is merely a handy method to obtain a concentrated amount of protein. It's particularly important for individuals who have hectic lives and may not have the time to make protein-dense meals. Whey, casein, soy, there are loads of possibilities out there. Each form of protein powder has its own distinct advantages and absorption rates. Now, here's when things become very fascinating. The field of protein supplements is large and diverse, from whey protein, which is immediately absorbed by the body, to casein protein, which gives a long and constant release of amino acids. There's something for everyone. Understanding the different types of protein and how they work can help you make informed choices about your nutrition, whether you're looking to bulk up, slim down, or simply maintain your current physique. Protein plays a key role in your journey. Remember, while protein supplements can be incredibly helpful, they should complement a balanced diet rich in whole foods. Chicken, fish, beans, and legumes are all good sources of protein that may be included in your regular meal. Tracking your protein consumption might also be advantageous. Many fitness apps enable you to register your meals and monitor your protein intake, ensuring you're receiving enough to reach your objectives. So the next time you visit the gym or make a meal, remember the significance of protein. It's not just a supplement, it's a critical component of your fitness path. Embrace it, understand it, and let it help you become the finest version of yourself. Because at the end of the day, protein is more than simply a building block. It's the fuel that propels your growth, the basis of your strength, and the key to achieving your maximum potential. Embrace the power of protein and let it lead you on your journey to greatness. Creatine enhances your energy. Protein develops your muscles. Sounds delicious apart, right? But combined, it's a game changer. Imagine this. You're at the gym. You're revved up on creatine. You're lifting heavier than ever before. You're breaking down more muscular tissue. But wait, there's more. You're also consuming protein. So while you're busy destroying your exercise, protein is there, ready to repair and rebuild those muscles. It's like having a superpower, the ability to recuperate quicker and come back stronger. But don't just take my word for it. Let's examine the science. It's the method your body utilizes to grow muscle. Creatine and protein combined boost MPS. How creatine increases cell volume. This generates an anabolic environment. It's like priming the pump for muscular development. Protein supplies the building blocks, amino acids. These amino acids are subsequently shuttled into your muscles. They're ready to mend and rebuild. It's like a highly oiled machine. Creatine sets the scene. Protein goes to work. But what does this signify in the actual world? The good news is that studies suggest mixing creatine and protein leads to better improvements in muscle building and strength. One research indicated that those who took creatine plus protein after their exercises grew much more muscle mass than those who merely took protein. Think about it. Same exercise, different outcomes. That's the power of this dynamic pair. But wait on, there's more. It's not only about growing muscle, it's about recuperating quicker. It's about performing better. Creatine and protein may aid with it also. Creatine lowers muscular damage and pain. Protein helps heal those muscles quicker. This means you can go back to the gym sooner, you can exercise harder, you can push your limitations farther. It's a virtuous circle of benefits. But are there any downsides? Creatine and protein are typically safe for most individuals. However, it's always a good idea to chat to your doctor before beginning any new supplement program. Some individuals report bloating or stomach difficulties with creatine. Start with a smaller dosage and gradually raise it to observe how your body responds. As for protein, well, too much of anything isn't healthy. Make sure you're receiving enough protein from your diet and modify your supplement consumption appropriately. Now let's address some misconceptions. Creatine is terrible for your kidneys. Protein is terrible for your bones. You've undoubtedly heard these misconceptions before, but don't trust everything you hear. Creatine has been widely explored. There's no evidence to indicate it's detrimental to healthy folks. As for protein, well, your body needs protein. It's necessary for developing and repairing tissues. Just make sure you're receiving it from a variety of sources. So how do you take these supplements? When it comes to creatine, consistency is crucial. Take 3-5 grams every day, regardless of whether you work out or not. As for protein, strive for 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight every day. Spread your consumption throughout the day. Post-exercise is a vital time for protein. It helps jumpstart muscle repair and development. A protein drink containing creatine is the best way to replenish after a strenuous exercise. Ready to take your gains to the next level? They operate synergistically to stimulate muscle protein synthesis, boost strength, and improve recovery. Don't just take my word for it. Try it yourself. Experience the power of this winning combo. You won't be disappointed. Now go out there and kill your exercises. Looking for high-quality supplements backed by Dr. Andrew Huberman himself? Check out the links in the description below and subscribe and hit the bell icon if you've learned anything new or anything of value.